We a little late tonight. It was for a good cause. Alright. 318 to 2000. We have not yet. Can I just make ammo? There we go. It's like, did I make ammo? I couldn't remember, honestly. Okay, level 8 Fergus. We're hanging on to level 8 Fergus for reasons, chat. We need Fergus for one specific quest in Thingy McThingy. Anyhow, how are you? Hope you're doing okay. The Game Awards are going on right now, and I am not watching. Generally, my tolerance for watching whatever Jeff Keighley is doing is waned over the years. And my my desire to watch a series of game trailers that are gory is not to my liking. So that's a whole thing, and therefore why I'm not watching the game things. Why is my frames acting up? Oh well. I'll figure it out. Anyhow, where are we? We're on the airship. I said I was gonna show off the new coffer, because I did get a copy, thanks to Standing Stone. So I do want to go to the Hall of Heroes and pick up the cosmetics. We're only going to show them off briefly because I'm not going to wear them on this character, but I'm definitely going to ride the wolf. And that's not a euphemism. Alright, so let's get our cosmetics. Now, when you buy the coffer, if you get any of the coffers have the pet in them, but the top tier has the wolf mount in them. And both the pet and the wolf will show up in your stables. You might have to log out, log back in. Alright, Coffer of the Northwind is the new hotness. Unfortunately, some people are like, oh my god, Great Axe, really? It's a barbarian themed coffer. Barbarian / Viking, fantasy barbarian sort of coffer with designs. And so it do be what it do be. Now there is the Northwind character bank sword. I've already claimed it on my main character. So I'm just getting the cosmetics. And unfortunately, I can't show you the cosmetic Great Axe because I don't have a Great Axe handy. But I can at least show you the outfit real quick. So very furry. Very furry. Very fuzzy. The lighting here in the Hall of Heroes is not the greatest, I must admit. So very fuzzy. The Great Axe is a very Viking sort of look to it. You can see more about it on DDO.com. There's a whole file about the thing, and I also have a video. You can find a specific video on this very channel that will show you what it all looks like. The only thing I didn't do on that one is I didn't actually show off what the pet looked like. Though I understand that there is currently a bug they're investigating that Standing Stone is looking into about the pet not showing up correctly after you resummon them. Something of that nature. So I'm going to go look for it and see if we can... there we go. Here it is. That it's currently summoning the wrong pet. Whoopsie doodle. And the summon button isn't working right, so that's a bug. They're gonna fix it, but you can kind of see what it looks like. It's got runic designs on its fur. It's really cool. And you'll see something similar on the mount. Let's go find our new wolf mount. I will ride that, by the way. I ride the wolf. But I'm gonna put my outfit back on, my regular outfit, and we're gonna go hide my cloak again. This character is not wearing her cloak. Actually, no, she was wearing her cloak. Never mind. There we go. And we're going to take the hat off. And I'm going to just get rid of the cosmetics, because I can always get another set. That's what's really cool about these NPCs. See, this person has their wolf pet out, but as soon as they relog or resummon it, it's going to stop appearing the correct way. So it do be what it do be. Okay, where were we on this character? I had completed the Feywild expansion on this character, and also I did want to show off the dance, by the way. It's kind of cool. Alright. So that's the new hotness. Okie dokie then. Whew. A little bit eepy. So we are level 9. We took a level 9. So the lowest we can go is a level 6 quest. And I'm going to have to wait till I take 10 in order to go back to Delera. So let's go look at... I did the level 5 opening of Mystery of Delera's Tomb, which is nice. I didn't really care about doing any of the... I can go back and do the coin lords if I really want the extra bag space, but I'm not fussed about it right now. So level 6 quests, we are looking at... Valak's Mausoleum, nah. Trogget, no. Ruined Halls, The fun fact is, I can... There's a lot of people say that the Feywild content is like really, really rough, but I find that I just go in there and just go do the content. So I ran the level 6 quests at level 8. Rather than the max, level 9 that you can run them on. And I'm like, okay. I didn't see the real... I don't see the difficulty with that, necessarily. I don't know, maybe I'm weird. The next thing is we want to lead into... Let's see, looking at all these level 6 quests, bearing in mind I'm holding level 10, I'm not seeing any level 6 quests I'm really interested in doing. So what I think we're gonna do is I'm gonna take 10 and we're gonna start doing Isle of Dread, which unfortunately is not on sale right now. It do be what it do be. Pardon me. But yeah, I think we're gonna do Isle of Dread, so that'll be fun. And we're going to use our hireling here, Fergus. We're going to use his Dispel Magic in Hail to the King, because there is a specific section of his quest that you need somebody who can Dispel Magic. It's actually really clever in that settings and requires you to have somebody who can do Dispel Magic for that one quest. For that one thing. Though this quest can get really spicy, so... Yeah. And I can also do Delera. I could go back and do the next Delera quest. Hold on. I want to check one thing, though. Not you. Okay. I lied. We're gonna go do the level 7 Delera quest so we can do Return to Delera's Tomb. They really need to they need to adjust the Delera's Tomb quest chain to not make it go from level 5 to level 7 back to level 6 and then up to level 8. They really need to fix that. But let me go look at the wiki real quick and make sure I'm doing this right. ddowiki.com and Delera's Tomb. Okay. Yeah, basically, the first quest is a level 5. The second and third quest are level 7. The fourth quest is level 6 for some damn reason. And the last quest is level 8. So, yeah. We're gonna have to go do 2 Delera's quests, because what I want to get is my Voice of the Master. So, yep, we're gonna go do Delera first, and then we will head over to Isle of Dread. Well, we'll do the 2 Delera's quests. I'm sorry. We'll do the 3 Delera's quests. The 2 level 7s and the level 6. And then I will take level 10. Because I can finish out the rest of that later. Alright. Let's go to House J. First of all, we got our guild buffs. We have got our vow still present, so we're hardcore in it. And I got an XP booster going on right now. Let's go to House J. Alright. Also, the new Ravenloft quest is over here. Body and Mind is the free Lamortia quest. I'm sorry, I didn't say Ravenloft, but I meant Lamortia. And you basically can do this. Let's see what level, I forget what level this quest is. Help! It's a level 8 quest on Heroic, and it's level 36 on Legendary. So, good times. I won't be doing it just yet. Probably won't do it on this hardcore character because I don't know the quest. And so I don't want to risk it. I mean, I'm going to play quests that I know. And right now, with the number of expansions that are out there, they are pretty much overlapping from, like, level 3. Like, you got level 3 is Salt Marsh. It'll take you to level 5. You might need to, run some Slayers or whatnot. And then level 5 to level 7 is going to be Feywild. And then level 7 to level 9 is going to be Isle of Dread. But level 8 starts Lamortia. And that'll take you to level 10. And then 10 is Ravenloft. 10, that's like 10, 11, 12. And then 13 to like 15 is going to be Myth Draenor, and then 15 to 17 is going to be Sharn, and then 17 to practically 20 is going to be Vecna. And I don't really feel that any of those are super duper challenging, especially if I'm going to be running things on hard, because that's the way I'm playing it. Playing it safe. I'm just really not looking forward to running things on in epics. I'm not a big fan of epics. I know there's a lot of people who are like, oh man, I can just complete epics in like 20 minutes or some shit. And I'm like, that's not me. I can't do that. Oh, I'm not that good. Alright. Did we pick up our quest? I think I had picked up the quest. I did. Alright. Again, we're running on hard, which means this might get a little spicy because we're so close, but this is a pretty powerful build. So we just gotta be careful. And I'm gonna summon my level 9 hireling for this one. Alright. Let's go.
You hear the now familiar sound of bone clattering against stone up ahead.
I'm still debating how I'm going to run the Reaper Winter Lute. This character is intended to get just the non-Reaper Winter Lutes.
You notice a rusty lever behind the grate to the side of the hallway.
So this is basically the soft hardcore. Intended to stay out of trouble, just get through the content, get the non-Reaper Winter Lutes filled up, starting with the wings. Then I'll go probably for the... I'm actually going for the summer stuff on my PDK Paladin. I figure that because that character can run Reaper. And Summer Lute doesn't matter if you die. Well, I do kind of miss my AoE nuker druid character for sure, the Blightcaster. Oh my god. The downside to Blightcaster is it does not do traps. It just can't do traps, and I hate it. I hate it. Because if it could do traps, it would be invincible. I ran a Blightcaster through Hardcore Season 9 solo. And it was fun. It was definitely very tricky in certain places. The main thing is that the main thing about this is it's not as difficult simply because you don't have to do every single damn quest. This is not a favor run. If your favor doesn't actually matter at all, unless you want certain perks or whatever. So, that's why I'm definitely enjoying this a bit more. Okay. And the question is, do I really want to bother with that side room? And yes, I do, because I want the XP. It's all about the XP. That's why I'm also doing the breakables. The side swimmy room can be a bit fun. Besides, I have I have underwater action, so I'm pretty much good to go on this character. Is that right? Hold on, let me double check. Yeah, underwater action. It's like, how do I get underwater action again? I think I have an item that has underwater action on it. We're gonna need to open this because we need the shrine. That's the trick to doing this, is you need to do the shrine. You use the shrine for reasons. Arcane Skelly is a little bit spicy. I would say if this character had better AoE, this would be a monster character. Hello, Moat. That was actually pretty fast. That's one of the new changes they've done, is they've made the moats ping you, and also they've made them so that They are less likely to bug out, and also they appear more quickly in quests. They were talking about the frequency of the things, and I'm like, do you mean that you're gonna get more motes per quest? And no, they said they're just gonna show up more quickly. Alright. Let's go up to the top and get those down first, because I think there's some more dudes that are gonna spawn. It's been a while since I've done Delera's. Yep, I was right. And they did. Again. Okay, so... that guy got a little spicy on me. So that's basically what we have to watch out for, is watch out for those guys. Those guys suck. Let me double check the things down below. Oh no, somebody got nuked by a wizard. A zombie wizard. Alright. Let me up, let me up. Let's see if Draw's Heart can be useful here. He may be too far away. What you want to do is you want to park him pretty close to the button without actually being on it. Double check. Oh. Okay. So it's the last one. Okay, so the way you do this is you go in here and you tag the res shrine. Then you get up to the last door. And then you tell the hireling you just parked to go use the res shrine which you are targeting. Except I'm noticing that I'm not targeting anymore. That's unfortunate. I've noticed actually targeting like that is not working. I'm used to being able to hold on to that further distance. I'm wondering if the hireling targeting thing, where you can't just leave your hirelings behind anymore, if that might have an impact on this. So I'm not touching anything other than my right click to move, and then my jump just there. I just want to be past this door before I tell him to do his thing. There we go. This definitely isn't something I would do if I didn't have an underwater action item. Alright, I'm gonna bring the hirelings in. This one's definitely a lot easier to do as when you come in as a ranged character. If you're a melee coming in to do this, yeah, you get shot a lot until you get these guys dead. Slay the executioner. Note! Was slain by a goblin stabber at level 20. That's so sad. Slay the assassin. Who are we shooting at? Oh, that guy. I think we got him. What are you up to tonight, chat? Are you being good? You having fun? Both Lotro and DDO are doing big things this week. Big sales because of course, it's the second week of December deals in DDO and Yuletide savings in Lotro. And Lotro announced a new series of actually pretty economically priced memoirs, Deep Places memoirs packs that let players get a number of items that have long since not been available on pain of lawyers. From the Moria and Rise of Isengard expansions, including the red, yellow, and green Rohan cosmetics and mounts. Well, the cloak and the mounts at the very least. I don't know if they did the outfits. I don't remember off the top of my head. They also did a bunch of 8 Moria cloaks, and I think I have most of them. I may not have all of them. I hate how sometimes these are breakables and sometimes they're not. And you never know which is which until you actually go into a quest that has them and you try to break them. There's a trap in there. It only fires once that I'm aware of. Alright. Warning, warning, Will Robinson. But there is no trap box. So the question is, do you feel lucky or not? And you can't send a hireling in to do anything about it. You can try to jump, but it's if I was on my other character, I would probably go for it, but I'm not on my other character, so I'm not going for it. Alright, you guys could play with things up there. I'm going into this locked room because there's a chest in here too. I think there was a chest in here. I don't remember now. Again, hardcore. I'm not gonna fuss it. And to be fair, I'm actually running on hard, so It's not like the traps would do that much damage, but I don't want to risk it at all. This is the Plaything Safe Hardcore League. We keep ourselves out of trouble. Even though we are 2 levels above the quest, all it takes is a single rolling of a 1 for a save and you're toast. I do like the auto search that I have going on right now. It's very nice. Okay, this is actually a fun little puzzle. Okay, Draw's Heart did me well, so we're gonna use him again. Actually, I think I have to have him stationed on this lever, if I recall correctly. Tag the lever, Druid. Everybody else come with me. Alright, throw the lever, buddy. Well, that didn't do what I wanted it to do. How about that lever? Do that lever! Okay. Now... Not you, I'm trying to go for the lever. Come with me if you want to live. I always go for the greater arcane skellies because they will fuck you up if you let them. I don't let them. They are my first target. Shrine if you need it. I'll have the higher shrine. Let's go see what people are freaking out about. Yep, Chris Hennel and I are on the same page about the Game Awards. It's schlock and always has been. I know that, buddy. I'm gonna follow that person back. Good times. Okay. More bad guys. More bad guys. Bum, 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 bum. That's one thing I like about playing a shooter character like this is I don't actually have to be targeting the thing I'm shooting at. As long as I have my target reticule on them, life do be good. Unlike, for example, lead the charge on my PDK Paladin, you have to actually be targeting the person you want to charge at, which makes a lot of sense, honestly. But, so yeah. Come on. And I didn't even let that great arcane skelly stand up before he was done. Done again. And this is where I send in the hirelings first. Draw the aggro, and then I will shoot the arcane skellies over here. Except you get Delera in the way. And playing this particular character, with the levels of favorite soul that she has, I can just basically sit here and spam my close wounds. That has so far kept me out of trouble. Okay, we got everybody? Okay. Okay. Wait, the journal is back out here. Yep, there it is. Jump. Show some respect to the book. Let's pick it up.
You have recovered Jail's journal.
Hi,
which
Gary
describes
Gygax.
the last moments in the church's investigation.
Okay. Right, our new woof. Oh, yeah. Apparently we're still dropping frames, which is very annoying. Okay, next quest with all the soul locks. Again, we run on hard because that's how we're rolling. This part of the quest is very annoying if you're playing a melee-only build. I don't think I'll be able to jump up here. Yeah, I don't have the jump to make the jump thing helpful. Again, another one where being melee only would suck. Let's do our first soul lock, shall we? Or let's kick this guy's ass first, and then we'll do our first soul lock. Ooh, free chest. Yoink!
A bright flame flares upwards as the first soul lock is opened.
Shrine, but we don't need it. Hello. Oh. It's only a regular moat. Oh, that's it? Wow. Alright, we're 300. So that means we're not yet a quarter of the way through. But I'm wondering, actually, if they will do what they did for the Lantern event, which was toward the end, that they would increase the durability that lutes would acquire. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Hold on. No, I'm not. Soul lock number 2.
2 soul locks are now open.
Elda with the drive-by resub. How you doing? 75 months. It's a long ass time. Open up. Free loot. Alright. Now I could have done the jump down, do the fight, and then come back. Because I do have jump pot, or jump spell, but didn't want to bother. Alright, easy enough. Now, let's get the spicy
The third
part.
soul lock is open. 2 more locks, and Delera will be released.
Yes, that is the co-creator of Dungeons & Dragons, Gary Gygax, as part of our DM for this evening, for this particular quest chain. He's an okay DM. I think there are definitely these are ones. Done with the shower and heading to Munchies, since Habelda's going to bed. Here's the burn leaves her ass hat. Yeah, that's true. That do be true. This is a room that can get definitely spicy. You definitely want to be careful with this room. And you definitely want to bust the sarcophagi and fight them before you start the big fight. But you also don't want to pop them all at once, because otherwise all the ones that spawn bad guys are going to come after you, like this asshat. Ooh, that dropped some loot. Okay. Bottom tier of this room is cleared. Let's go upstairs. Now let's do the actual important part of this room. Huntrix, no! It's the stream. I'm getting drop frame notices from Twitch. Or from XSplit. So, definitely on my end. Sorry. Let's get the Guardian down first, and then we'll deal with the stuff that happens after I get the thing. Ooh, free chest.
You hear the whispers of a faint female voice as the fourth seal is opened.
I'm using a specific ingest server, and it's the one that's actually in my state. So theoretically, it should not be having any damn problems. They've gone from like several different ingest servers to like a handful, like 2 or 3 per area. Going to the one in Nebraska was your worst luck? Yeah. Well, I was set to be automatic previously, and it was just bad news all around. Though, I guess previously I used to use the one in Virginia. Because until they opened up the one here in Ohio, that was one closest to me. Maybe I'll switch it again after the stream and see if it's any better for the official tomorrow. A long sword of draining. Yeah, I can run the test after stream. I'm not too fussed about it. It's a quiet night.
You feel the room's temperature fall rapidly as the last soul lock is opened. Delera has been released.
Thanks for telling us, Gary. Hi, dead Delera. Lute. Now we're not going... No, we will take the next quest, actually. Talk to you. Can't talk to you yet. Ooh, I should ride the new wolf again. Hold on. Switching mounts. This is the new hotness. It's a wolf. A burglar's gloves of deadly. Open lock 7. Ooh. Deadly 2, also good. Death block bracers of fortification. Ooh. I think I already have a deadly item. Apparently I do not have a deadly item. That's unfortunate. However, we're going to go with these because I could definitely use them on an alt. Okay. Now, let's follow the chain. We did the 2 level 7 quests. Now the next quest is the level 6 quest. Oh! The level 6 quest is the one that you don't do any killing in. You just go in and talk to her real quick. Yes? Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna go talk to him first. Okay. But what we are not going to do is the next quest, because it's a level 8 quest. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go do some... well, since it's a level 8 quest, now I can actually take level 10. Because there aren't any other 6s I feel inclined to do. Not even this one, honestly. This is the prelude to Isle of Dread. Alright. We are going to take level 7, or sorry, level 10. And we're gonna go start running some Isle of Dread here. Yes! And don't ever run Storm of the Beaches on Epic. On Hardcore. Listen to me. Don't ever do it. Alright. Pardon me. Let's go take level 10. And then we can come back and do that level 8 quest when I am taking a level 11. I think I might be holding 11 or very close to holding 11. Alright. I'm so used to riding the Underdark Panther, but I do want to ride the new Hotness. Gonna go play with dinosaurs. Gonna go play with dinosaurs. And we'll get ourselves some level 10 hirelings. Let me look at my build real quick. I'm using Shrimtom's Dark Hunter Inquisitive. Level 10 should be Rogue. Gonna get my second level of Rogue, which means I'll get Evasion, I do believe. And we'll be...
'Tis the season of festival in Stormreach.
Scared the shit out of me, man. Okay, so we've got 14 points to spend. Let's see, 3, 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14. Alright, so let's do 3 in Disable Device. 1, 2, 3. 1 in Open Lock. 1. 3 in Search and Spot. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And all the other 4 into UMD. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that was easy. Alright, let's go get ourselves some hirelings. Level 10 hirelings. What are our choices? Okay, level 10. We've got Faden Maleth, who has Cure Crit, Flame Strike, Turn Undead, Raise Dead. Alternatively, we get Favorite Soul, Ruthok Haurig, who can do Cure Moderate, Raise Dead, Divine Power, Hold Person. I tend to go with Faden, honestly. Because she does Cure Crit. The downside is, though, she does like to be a little... Man, I could have used her Turn Undead there. She does like to be a little bit shooty. So, let's grab 3 of her. And let's go sell our junk upstairs. Repair our stuff. Plus 2 thieves tools. Still not as good as the ones I currently have. So there really isn't anything that I picked up there that is any good. Alright. And that doesn't need to, we don't need to keep that now. I am eligible for Warforged. Yeah. You can get Warforged for free by going to the DDO store on a character and type in the code Gather Your Party 2025. And you can also get the Favorite Soul class and the Artificer class and 32-point builds and a shit ton of content for free permanently on your account. So do it! Do it now! I'm actually thinking about making, like, multi-box accounts with that code on it. Just in case I want to try multi-boxing. Just for grins. So I am not holding 11, but I am very close to holding 11. I only have one more action point to spend, which is kind of hot, actually. Not gonna lie. Let's get my hireling folders out. Listen to somebody go speeding through the neighborhood. I have 2 next door neighbors. The one on that side is the one who owns his house, and the one on that side are a bunch of renters. The ones who live behind me, they have a car they have on the street. They parks on the street, and it doesn't have a muffler on it. It's so terrible. Oh, hey, I got like 8 contracts for Fade in. Well, pfft, that's nice. Let's throw this contract for her in there. The other one I can't throw in there because it's already been used. So, chuck that in there. Toss that in there. Toss that in there. And again, we're keeping our... we're going to use Fergus long enough to run the 1 bit of Hail to the King that we need to run. Well, now we're holding 11. Good job, me. Alright. Let me use my action points before I forget. Okay, so we're basically done with this and this. We're still working on this, though. So, let me, again, take a look at the build, see what's next. We got tier 2 crossbow we did. We've got observation. We need 1 more action boost to skills. Then we have our core 3 already. Ability score 1 intelligence. So let's go big brain here. Or we can do first things first, which is ask questions first. Plus 2 to diplomacy, 10%. I don't know. What I'm a little bit surprised is we don't have eye for accuracy in this build. Crossword up 2. Oh. We can take this. We can take that. Now let's actually follow. Let's follow this. Let's get our intelligence going. We still have 1 action point remaining. Well, we can also do this since we have 1 point. We can't do the tier 4 because we're not level 12 yet, so let's just take that since it's the 1 point. Because alternatively, we could keep working on... Hold on, before I do that, let me take a quick look. Oh, did I spent those points? I clicked accept. God damn it. Because I could have spent the 4 points to get this going. Oh well, maybe next level. Alright, let's go to the Isle of the Red. Axel with the raid. Oh my god, it's Axel. How you doing, buddy? What are you up to? We are level 10. We just took 10 on this RT, basically Favorite Soul Inquisitive that Strim Tom made. Actually, no, I'm sorry. This is the Dark Hunter Inquisitive that has thingy in it anyhow. Welcome in. What were you up to tonight? I was totally not paying attention because I was snarking on the Game Awards earlier. Though I was really liking the new Star Wars game. Fate of the Old Republic sounds really hot. And I already know one acquaintance. Aww. One person that I'm mutuals with on Blue Sky, who worked at BioWare, is working on that project. Flower Sniff, the new quest, and Ransom Lamortia? Heck yeah. Haven't even touched the new quest yet. I'll probably run it on my PDK Paladin, who's doing the Reaper summer lutes. What I really do need, though, more than anything else, is somebody to carry me the hell through Reaper on hardcore, because I want the Reaper cloak, the hardcore Reaper cloak. Not long ago, got off work at the bar. Oh hey. No, we don't want to go capture the hidden god just yet. We'll do that in a minute. We're gonna go beat up the crab first, though. Tall creatures. I'll head to the tall pits. And the tar pits, of course, is where one of the moats is. And I can't remember which one off the top of my head. I'll go look it up in a minute. When we get there, we gotta go beat up a crab. Wait, oh, hold. New hotness. So I've been running the summer lutes on Reaper with my PDK Paladin who's got a couple of past lives. It's been fun. She's gotten her face smashed in a couple of times. The animated suits of armor in Ravenloft got my ass kicked by those. It was no, the animated lutes in Ogma's song. That's the one that kicked my ass. I was very upset. I got the mode out of Ogma on Reaper, so I can definitely go in and do the quest. Probably just scale it back to Elite. But yeah, those animated dudes, my character cannot damage those. It's not fun. I almost clicked Elite. Now, one thing to bear in mind is this hardcore run is strictly on hard. That's how I'm getting this character leveled, is just going through on hard. That way I'm not dealing with Reapers, I'm not dealing with any of the shenanigans. And then when I get a character on hardcore to level cap, then I can start working on the Reaper stuff and get the Reaper wings going. Or I'm sorry, the Reaper cloak. The hardcore. Because I'm going to get all of the other... my goal is to get all the other winter stuff on this character who's basically loafing. You played Neverwinter at Ravenloft, favorite expansion in the game? Yeah. Alright, let's go beat up a crab. A little bit snippy in here. Alright. I just forgot! I could bring out the scarecrow now. Crap. Remind me to get my scarecrow when I get done with this quest. This means I'll probably drop Illyri off of my list. And Froggo is basically useless already, so... Alright.
You arrive on the shore of this small island. In the distance, you can see the Kopru's encampment, a fortified stone structure built into a natural rocky enclosure.
One thing I'm definitely going to do...
You spot the man you were sent to meet. Owen Reeve, a former slave who has been freed from the Kopru's mind control. Owen Reeves informs you that the curse monolith is protected by a gigantic crab. Yet the Kopru also fear the dark energies protecting the crustacean, and so they have developed a defense mechanism to wrangle the beast.
We are going to go beat up the
guards who
Allosaur.
stand at attention before the gate. When they see you, they charge forward.
They kind of... It's one thing about running on hard is, like, some of the mobs aren't even there. In this case, all the human mobs were not present. Go figure that one out. So my plans to get all of the summer loot stuff is to just basically run that PDK Paladin on Reaper all the time. And just crush through those loots as quickly as I can. She's currently in the midst of going through Ravenloft for the very first time. So I couldn't just take her to Yesterhill and do that quest immediately. I have to go through the quests in order. And that one, I just completed Return to Castle Ravenloft. So, Andros Heart, you are such a wuss. Wakey, wakey, buddy. I could just throw closed wounds on you all day long. I love closed wounds. See? How easy was that? Alright. You know what we haven't seen is we haven't seen the kitten cat. Where is Stormlost? Stormlost, come here. She's sleeping under the table. Stormlost! She is really asleep. Stormlost, the kitty catty. I took a picture of her earlier today where she was being all loaf with her feet tucked under her. And I posted the picture and just put the word loaf there. And then, like, a couple hours later, I realized I had an even better caption. I had to update it. She's Stormloaf. And I was mad at myself for not thinking of it first. Stormglass. Come here. Come here. Come here, little kitten. Oh, she's awake now. I woke her up. Come here. Come here. Because normally if she's sleeping on the table, I'll just, you know, pick her up here and show her off.
You enter the natural stone enclosure. Inside, you notice 4 ballistas along the perimeter, each aimed at the giant crab. Behind it, you see the cursed monolith in the hands of a tall statue. You overhear a conversation between a Kopru lieutenant and a guard.
Use caution,
Says the Kopru.
make sure the beast remains calm. The safety of the monolith depends on it. We cannot let it remain unprotected for even a minute.
The Kopru suddenly turns toward you.
Intruders! We cannot allow them near the ward. Minions, rally and charge! Beware the crab. We shall detain it after we take care of these foolish outsiders.
A mystic barrier shimmers into being and bars you from exiting the arena. The rogue hits the ground with a thud and remains still. The crab emerges from the sand. It rears up, exposing its belly. Now is your chance to immobilize the beast. The Kopru lieutenant crumbles at your feet. A Kopru officer appears, along with a slew of reinforcements. The crab emerges from the sand. It rears up, exposing its belly. Now is your chance to immobilize the beast. The Kopru lets out a garbled cry before slumping into the sand. A group of reinforcements enters the arena. The crab emerges from the sand. It rears up, exposing its belly.
I know, I'm waiting on the
Now
crab
is your
to
chance
appear
to
in front of me.
immobilize the beast.
Oh, crap. A contested mode. Ooh, spicy. Okay, he's gonna be appearing at the right one. Wait for it.
The crab emerges from the sand. It rears up, exposing its belly. Now is your chance to immobilize the beast.
Okay.
The
Purple
bolt
moat.
careens into the crab's underbelly, knocking it off balance and stunning it. The force field surrounding both the crab and the monolith fade away.
Let's get spicy, chat.
You should not have meddled with that. Now you will pay!
Woo! We are currently at 333. Let's grab it. And now we are at 359. Very nice. Now, let's go, Now, here's the thing, is you don't have to kill the crab. Once you knock it over, it's done. There's my ransack. Yes? Nope, just vandal. Hold on. Let's fix that. There's my ransack. Why not get a little extra XP?
You touch the monolith and feel a jolt of energy as the attunement is bestowed upon you.
Now, one thing is for sure is you do not want to go in to fall of the hidden the temple, the last quest, you don't want to run into that bad boy with the curses on. You dispel them. Normally I run with all the curses active, but I'm not going to do that on her. I ain't a dummy. I would do that on my Reaper run for sure. But alright, let's go get my let's go rearrange the hirelings real quick. Oh, I love the stars at night. They're so pretty. Let's clear our bags real quick. There wasn't much that we got out of that anyhow, but we're gonna clear our bags. Oh, we'd like to trade. Repair too. Yep. And yep, nothing really much there, but we're about to go running through a whole bunch of quests. Ah! Let me up! Wow. I'm not good at this. Alright. So, we are going to throw Frongo and Illyri into that. We're going to grab our animated scarecrow. Gonna add him to our pile o' hires. Alright, we're gonna go do Hail to the King, but we're gonna run at least part of the quest with Fergus running because that one optional path requires Dispel Magic, so we need him. Because I don't have a Dispel Magic thing on my person. Alright, evening, Vinny, Vidi, whoopsie, how are you doing? Are Didio, Lotro, Marcus Hill's not showing up? They are not showing up. Celstrata has been made aware. They do be broken. She'll get it fixed, I'm sure. Celstrata has been making everybody super happy, both on Lotro and DDO side, in that both games recently got some goodies brought back that had not been available for years. On Pain of Lawyers, so apparently on Pain of Lawyers it doesn't exist anymore. I suspect it probably has something to do with the whole Standing Stone thing, because they're not under WB Games, so I'm guessing... This is my theory, I don't know. You'd have to ask Celstrata. But we had been told for years, oh, we can't bring those back anymore, because the lawyers will get us. Comes to find out that's not entirely accurate anymore. Alright, let's use our new wolf. But before they do that, let's summon the hires. Hold on. I don't want to summon her. Because we're going straight to Hail to the King. Oh, crap. Well, that was a dumb thing. Oh, wait, no, I had used her in the previous quest. That's why. Hold on. I'm going to put her in the bank. At least that version of her. That way she doesn't time down while I'm doing Hail to the King. Oh, random ass rock. I'm gonna blame Scenario, the Lotro world builder, because he once randomly put rocks in places in Lotro and wound up blocking off a stable route. Accidentally, I might add. It was an accident. There. Thing blade. Whoops, we missed. So hey, since you're all here, how about we do a points giveaway, huh? I got some points. Let's do this. Man, turn off your all caps, Druid. Giveaway, reset. Giveaway, open points. So just type the word points in chat. That's pretty evergreen because if I give away Lotro points or DDO points, it counts for either. I don't know. But I don't have any Lotro points. Well, actually I do, but this is a DDO show, so we're not gonna do a Lotro points giveaway. So points, and I don't believe it matters if you type a capital or not. I don't think the bot gives a damn. So let's get Fergus going for this quest. Again, we're going to do Hail to the King! So we're currently holding 11. Or maybe I'm holding 12, I don't know. And I don't have my bot set up to announce every time people put in their commands. Just FYI. Alright, she's not home. Aw, no crab boy. Bronze boy is home though. The mountain is kind of cool, yeah. Both Lotro and DDO have, you know, they do share some of the same art people, but they really do kill it on their stuff. Even if, you know, the color scheme of the new outfit in the coffer isn't really to my particular taste, the mount is still pretty damn cool. Hi! Yes, please. What are we gonna put that in? That's gonna be pretty evergreen. Oh no! Ojo got killed by AMB! I did the AMB fight. It was spicy. AMB did not defeat me, however. I defeated it. What's my highest level item that I'm least likely to switch out? Yeah, I still have, level 6. Yeah, I'm still using some crap from Korthos, and I really need to fix that. Actually, the belt, I'm probably going to keep the longest. And it has a blue slot, so perfect. Alright. Let's bring... Who is... Drossheart, stop throwing! Seriously, Drossheart. Stop screwing around. What? Oh, it's a... Oh, the icon... Never mind. Okay, let me get something that's got a green slot on it. If I have anything with a green... What's a blue slot? Blue slots. Thing's got blue slots. Jesus. What's a yellow slot? Blue and yellow make green. So I could put it in that for now. But it's a level 1 item that I do actually want. I got that from what's-his-face in Korthos thing. I'm just gonna wait until... Oh, hi, Moat. Hello, Moat. Oh, we're gonna have to shrine to revitalize our moat in. Alright. Hi. Bloom. Alright. Now, one thing I'm waiting to find out is what happens next to Hearsome. It looks like Shadowdale is the server who's running the, All hail the king. Let's go. Is it this one? Yeah.
The beast known as Scythemaw has been terrorizing this part of the bamboo grove. It's time to hunt him down. You hear a rustling noise in the bamboo. Raptors leap into the clearing and attack.
So here's some on, as of this morning, I haven't checked this evening. On Cormyr was still on blue. Same with Moonsea. I'm a little bit surprised Moonsea hasn't moved to green yet. But Thrain and Shadowdale were both green. And Shadowdale went to both blue and green first. So I'm expecting Shadowdale to be the one to take Kirsum to the next step. But we don't know what that next step is. We don't know if it's the last step. I think Sardonic Fox is of the opinion
Scythemaw as he passes above the valley.
He's gonna go to
several smaller
gold.
dinosaurs as he
Gonna be
lumbers by.
golden. Do. Alright. Okay, this can get spicy. We're gonna go down here anyway.
This tunnel looks intriguing, but you don't think Scythemaw could fit inside.
Not with that attitude, he can't.
As the Ettercap slumps to the ground, a screech can be heard from the tunnels behind you.
No, we beat up. Mama's gonna be pissed at us.
The monstrously large Ettercap glares at you, unsuppressed hate glinting in its eyes.
Trying to get the ads down so we can focus fire on Mama.
With the last of the Ettercap slain, you feel as if you've cleared out these lava tubes.
Yeah, we did it. Anyway, giveaway in progress. Put the word points in chat. I'll get you entered into the drawing for 100 DDO pointos. Courtesy of Standing Stone Games. You can also follow me. I do stream on here. I stream on DDO stream Sunday nights around this time, a little bit earlier actually. Running a bit late tonight because I was eating leftover chili that was slow cooked in a crock pot. I make me some damn fine chili, I'm just saying. And I was not
Scytheball
sharing.
runs by on the rise above. He appears to be chasing something.
Lunch. I stream here Mondays, Thursdays, sometimes Fridays, and sometimes Sundays, depending on when I'm working.
It looks like the local islanders use this area as a place to rest between hunts.
Nice gated kitty. Come here, Stormblast. Come here. Let's see if I can find a way to tempt her to come over to visit. Come on. Come on, you little stinker. Wow, half the hirelings did not rest. You rest, Master. A kobold to watch over. Ha ha! Just kidding. Hey, Stormlost. You little stinker. She's being recalcitrant. Is points the entry code, or did you have a dream sequence? Points, the word points is the entry. But however, I don't have my bot set up. I have the bot set up to not announce entries because I find it obnoxious personally.
A massive saber-toothed cat launches itself out of a small cave entrance.
Godfred, hello, welcome. Let's get these guys cleared out. Didn't realize? No, it's all good. I've been talking about it. So I actually like this puzzle a lot. It's like, I can see there's a door, but I can't open it. However, my boy Fergus has Dispel Magic, so he can open the door.
The illusion winks out in
I
an instant,
love this.
revealing a flooded
Well,
passage.
yeah. Just bought Vecna courtesy of the discount. Happy days. Do you buy Vecna on the Real Money website? Hold on. DDO.com. Let me go look, because people were reporting that they were acting up earlier. Yeah, everything is still showing full price on the website, but bleh. But you meant the in-game version of Vecna? Yeah, I knew it was supposed to be, but it only shows it at checkout. It doesn't actually show on the main page. Oh. Well, see, it's actually okay that people are being cautious. Because previously, people were seeing that the discount, like on Black Friday weekend, people were seeing the discount was not applying at checkout. And we're still hitting the buy button. And then going into both game Discords and complaining that they got charged the wrong price. Like, why the hell did you hit the button? That's me being a little judgy, a lot judgy. And like, why did you hit the button? It wasn't showing the correct price. I don't know. You double checked it, not gonna lie. True. Yeah, but on those it was different in that they were seeing the wrong price.
Seems to be some sort
even
of
at
living area
checkout.
for an intelligent aquatic creature.
Gimme. Come here. Give me that. Yoink. And this is why I love having an underwater action item. Though to be fair, you don't really need one for this. Here we are. Thaddeus is streaming. I have a bad habit of watching other people's streams while I'm streaming. Or at least turning them on and waving at them to keep my stream streak alive. I'm terrible about that. So I just popped a note in Thad's chat, and I'll go watch him once I'm done streaming. I have been going for 2 hours, so we will continue. Let's bring up the hires. Let's actually drop the octopus.
A magical barrier, flanked by a pair
Wrong
of
one.
sockets, bars your path
There we
further into the ruins.
These guys suck. So the mudroom in the Forbidden Temple is gonna suck. You just leave your Twitch on to increase viewership. Can't hurt the streamer to show you extra. You know, I appreciate that as well. Stu! Stu's here for the points. Jack the Grin's here for the points. Everybody's here for the points.
The ruins
Honestly,
here
that's
burst into
why
activity
I decided
as
to do a
several
giveaway
raptors
when
launched
Axel
themselves
brought
out of the
y'all in.
forest above.
Because even though I've been streaming for a number of years, I still don't really have a regular viewership beyond like a few core awesome people that I hang out with a lot. Like my boy Kevin, Igneous, Elda,
The final
Katarina.
raptor is slain. As things grow quieter, you notice a small crest glinting in the debris.
Where's the damn crest? Thank you for the follow. Eventually I'm going to get rid of all the Gallifreyan stuff. I mean, I love Doctor Who a lot. A lot. But it's kind of branded and I don't want to be using somebody else's IP. I just haven't come up with something that's me. Any suggestions on good stuff for the 30% off code? No, I really... Expansions. I do recommend, however, reading Sardonic Fox's post on the forums that shows you how to use the code without it messing up. Kill the water weird. Thank you for the follow, NEVD. Whoopsie. Alright, y'all stay here. Stay. Hireling, stay. I'm doing this one wrong. You have the bottle of embarrassing, never use it. Oh, Remember for the newly added Ravenloft bundles? I think it does work. You love Tom Baker, Doctor Who, but that is old school. Bruh, Spofford. I've been watching Doctor Who almost as long as D&D has ever existed. John Pertwee was my first Doctor. PBS, back in the day. But then Tom Baker. I love Tom Baker. I was recently rewatching this sequence in the 50th anniversary episode where he reveals himself to Matt Smith's doctor. Matt Smith's doctor goes like this. Gets super wide-eyed, as we all did. Like, when I first saw the 50th anniversary episode and they brought Tom Baker in to start his voice off camera, and they, yes, my God, I rather think you might. It's like that voice after 30 years of not being the doctor. Actually, yeah. Where are you? There. Well, that was definitely not.
Having bested all obstacles in your path, you feel confident that you've thoroughly explored this area.
Of course, the last one about the flooded passage tends to bug out. You don't get the optional for that. We are going to do it, though. Okay, so at this point, I don't need Fergus. So what I could do if I really wanted to is go all the way back to the beginning, despawn him, and summon the correct hireling, the level 10 hireling, and go, start over again. But that is such a way. Well, it's not that far back, honestly. Yeah, we can do that. I don't have Dimension Door, otherwise I would just do that. But it's not that far to run now that everything's clear. Oh no! We also haven't gotten our, we haven't got our moat yet, have we? Okay, I don't know if this is close enough. Let's get closer to the portal. But we're gonna send Fergus on vacation. Dismiss. And then we're going to summon... Oh, I gotta be closer. We just don't want to go all the way out. Here we go. Alright, back to cheese. Cheese. Oh, William Hartnell? Yeah. Pertwee and Baker are the two best. Well, see, here's the thing. Every Doctor has good episodes. Every Doctor has bad episodes. There isn't a Doctor I don't like. There are some that I like more than others. Like David Tennant. I actually got to meet him once. Saw him in Hamlet in London back in the day, and oh my god, that production was so good. I got to meet Patrick Stewart that night, got his autograph on something that I then gave to a friend. And I also got to meet Oliver Ford Davies, who played the governor of Naboo in the Star Wars prequels. So technically we had Star Wars, Star Trek, and Doctor Who all represented in the same play. Peter Davison grew on you. Oh yeah, Peter Davison is really good.
The spike-covered dinosaur lashes out at everything nearby.
Hi.
As the dinosaur falls, you hear the sounds of another battle nearby.
Mm-hmm. I think the one that people like the least is Colin Baker, and he had so many problems with his arrow.
Focused on protecting its kill.
His issue really was the fact that too much interference from the from the higher ups. I actually did not mind his 80s costume. His 80s costume. Though the one that I liked, the one episode that he did called Revelation of the Daleks, I really liked the
Clearly
temporary
shaken
outfit
by
they
your
gave him for
strength,
that.
Scytheball
really
smashes through the bamboo, exposing another trail.
Well, we're gonna go down here and go play in the optional area because it's fun. And all the hirelings get themselves killed
Passing
by
through the
nibbly
thick
critters.
vines at the back of the pool reveals a passage deeper into the rocks.
Though I also have to say, the one doctor that who had the least amount on screen, but that I love the most is Paul McGann. He's such a great actor. I have got to meet him too at a Comic-Con once. Here in my local town. We're here for the loot, don't mind me. You may not perform this water as an action underwater. Okay, so this one I always kept getting lost in. It's like, well, what's going on in here? I don't understand. But this one has a thing that you can find the lever. You can flip the lever. So I like this kind of puzzle, honestly. And then you've got a puzzle over here. No traps, no shenanigans. When it comes to the new doctors, again, I like them all. Alright. Hires, come here. Everybody come here, stand there. Stay. The only thing about Matt Smith's tenure that I didn't like was the fact that Stephen Moffat doesn't know how to write women. And I hated the fact that he made his era be all about Amy Pond. The era was not about the Doctor, it was all about Amy Pond. And there's nothing wrong with Amy Pond, the character. I want to be clear. And I love the actor Karen Gillan, she's really good. But Stephen Moffat made this series all about her and that whole ridiculous thing. And I also don't like the character River Song. River Song was great in her first episode. The first the two-part episode. Silence in the Library and the other one after that. She was really good in that episode, and it was nice to see somebody who had the Doctor on his back feet and he didn't understand. But then, when Moffat was in charge of the series, he then turned River Song into basically this Mary Sue that, knew more than the Doctor did about how to fly the TARDIS. Was basically everything. I just didn't like the character. And to have her turn her into Amy and Rory's daughter was weird.
The large, horned dinosaur in this small glade looks clearly agitated and shaken.
So, Moffat was a fine writer. It's just being the guy in charge of Doctor Who.
After
was
having
not good
slain
for
the
being
horned
guy in charge
beast,
of Doctor
you
Who.
feel that you've completed exploring this area.
See, it says I've explored the flooded passage, but it doesn't say that I did. Just kind of annoying. We still haven't gotten our moat yet, have we? Or did we get it super early and I just forgot about it? It happens. Compare new Mary Sue styling with Sarah Jane or Romana. Those companions are great. Yes. Ace was also great. Of the new era companions, I liked Rose to some extent. But she definitely wasn't as obnoxious to me as Amy Pond was, or River Song. I did like, oh gosh, what were their names? The two married ladies, the Sontaran lady and the human lady, and Strax the Sontaran. No, the Silurian lady. I can't remember her name. I thought they were fun. Again, I like Jodie Whittaker as the Doctor. I just don't think she was served well by the stories that she was given. I am not a big fan of Chris Chibnall. So I think he did her a disservice. Her final episode is like, man, if all of her episodes were that good, then that would have been great. And having the cameos with Peter Davison and Sylvester McCoy were really good. Snowfall with the raid! Snowfall, you and your raiders should be aware. I'm doing a DDO points giveaway, so if you type the word points in chat, you'll be entered into the drawing. Which I will do at the end of this quest. We're doing All Hail to the King! Because I love Isle of Dread. Alright, let's get away from the nibbling critters. And try to go up here. Alrighty. Have a little chatter about Doctor Who while we're doing our thing. Let me use the shrine here because... You dingbats, get over here. Let's have a nice stream. Got done drinking some leveling. Oh, what were you drinking? I am not a drinker by nature, though I do have a bottle of Bailey's chocolate in my pantry. And it's nearly empty. Okay, you all stay here while I do the jump. For those who were here through the whole quest, did I get my moat or not? I don't think we got our moat.
Realizing he's cornered, Scythemaw lets out a defiant roar. Then he launches himself back into the fight.
He's not launching himself in the dick. So I'm gonna send the hirelings to take aggro so I can just stand back and shoot.
The last of his life spent,
Oh, alas.
Scythemaw
We missed
collapses
those
into
two.
the ground with a resounding crash.
I probably would have gotten ransacked if I'd hit those two. Oh well. Not worried about it. Much. Because I remember we did the moat outside. And I came into the quest and only had one thing on my loot. Aha! Let's hit it. Stand in my way. Hell yeah. We are currently 336 on our moat. We survived a purple moat in the crab quest, which is fun. I was pretty excited about that. We didn't get Scath the unicorn though. I did face Scath in immortality lessons over on my summer loot max level character. That was fun. So welcome in, viewers from Snowfall's chat. We are doing a giveaway of DDO points. Just put in the word points in chat. Caps, doesn't matter, just points.
If I can't speak
Nobody
of
cares.
my situation, perhaps
Alright.
I can speak around it.
But we
Like
are going
taking
to
the
go
long
do the
way
tar
through
pits.
a forest rather than walking down the main road. Or maybe just burning it all to the ground.
Okay, and trouble with the tar pits is the horn lute. So we want to make sure we get the horn lute going when we are ready to do the thing. Oh, and I said I would do the giveaway, so we're gonna do the giveaway. Alrighty. Let's do the thing. Giveaway close. Giveaway draw. Fofford! Fofford has won the stuff. Alright. Let me pull my users in chat. Let me get Fofford. I'm gonna send you a whisper. And then I'm gonna go grab my code off of my code list. And I do know these codes work. Alright. Let me actually just pop chat over here. So I can just click on your name in chat. Let me whisper. There we go. So this is for 100 DDO points. If I ever said Lotra points, I lied. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. It's just a bad habit. Boop. Don't spend them all in one spot. Okay. Next quest, trouble with the tar pits. Map. Give me my map. Map, please. Tar pits. Tar pits. Oh, that's way too far. The Stone Crypt Chronicle. Okay, hold on. There we go. Trouble with the tar pits. Let's go. And maybe Bronze Dude will be back up and we can kick his ass again. Very polite message. Well, I'm trying to be polite when I'm not being an asshole. And I try not to be an asshole, except sometimes I can get a little cranky. Bronze Guy is back. Speaking of guys who are like known as the whatever guy, one of the main reasons why I'd want to watch the Game Awards, because I'm not a fan of Jeff Keighley and his I'm best friends with Hideo Kojima. I'm like, who gives a shit? And I'm also not Kojima fan to begin with. It's not that I don't like the guy. It's just I've never really paid too much attention to the stuff that he's made, so I just don't care. I'm apathetic, I suppose I should say. But it's just so cloying how he's like, oh, these are all my close personal friends. I'm hanging out with all these important people. Ooh, hello. Hello? Okay, so the double strike won't help me. The deadly won't. Well, the deadly will help me. But this will definitely be an upgrade, and it will give me a bonus to swim, even though I already have. Though this Oh no! No! I could actually use both of these helmets. No! Chat! Chat! Which one should I pick? Because I want them both. Both of them are an upgrade. Look, because I have an intelligence... something. Wait, intelligence 3. Hold on, hold. So that would not be an upgrade. Except the accuracy would be nice. But I could then pass the belt on to somebody else, except the Insightful Dex is actually really nice as well. Firemouth's diving helmet it is. We're gonna grab it. Yoink. Oh wait, I get to... Wait, I get them all! Holy crap! Dummy druid. You dingbat. So we can save this for the next intelligence character we have. High quality problem, yeah. It's been one of those days. I need something that's got a green slot on it though. Because look at this hotness. Look at that hotness. I want that so bad. But the only thing I have with like a yellow slot on is a level 1 Korthos item. Yes, I'm still rocking Korthos gear because I'm that badass. All right, let's go to let's go do the thing up here. Let's see if our Krabby McCrabcakes is up down here. It does not appear that he's present. Yeah, he's not present. All right, let's go up the hill. We'll go see if the kitty cat is up here. I actually have problems always finding that little thing where the kitty cat spawns. I don't know why I always have trouble missing it. Like, is it here? No, it's not here. Is it here? No, it's not here. It's like over here somewhere. There's a little stone thing. There it is. It's over here. I always forget that it's here. This is where she spawns if she's gonna spawn. But anyhow, let's go do Trouble with Tar Pits. We're gonna do our horn moat. So we're gonna keep rocking the yes, I'm running everything on hard because that's how I roll. This is how I do hardcore, is I run things on hard, loaf my way through.
Someone within the Tar Ogre tribe has been
Look at
harnessing the power of the nearby tar pits to create monsters. They must be stopped.
Man, I'm not even going to have a kitten on my stream. That's going to stink. Maybe I can get her attention. Here. Here's something lost. Normally I have like a piece of string or something. You're trying for the cloak solo, so need to be on Reaper. Oh, I tried 2 so far. Yeah. I'm just doing the non-Reaper ones right now. Until I get this character or another character that I have planned. To get them into max level. And then have them do Reaper. But it's going to be a character that's got more toughness. This character is kind of squishy. Her main bonus is that she can shoot things from afar. And also, when I'm running at max level, I don't need to be a trapper. And I may or may not have a heroic and an improved autos box sitting in my bank for the right character. So I haven't decided if I'm going to do like a PDK Paladin. Because I already have one of those. That I can't use for hardcore because she's got past lives. Or I'm looking at Strimtom's Dwarf Vanguard Fighter build from Hardcore Season 9. I was looking at his suggested Fey builds, and none of them are really
It looks to be a
appealing
sort
to
of journal kept by the High Shaman.
So the idea is actually, I have a ooh. Oh no, I have a druid who's a Blightcaster actually, but I just remember that she's been reincarnated, so she doesn't count. But I could theoretically make another Blightcaster, and because those are fun. Oh, wait, do I have to do this one? Yeah, no, we're not doing this. I forget what that optional is for. Bladecaster good. Avoiding traps. Yeah, Bladecaster, once you hit level 6, they are, I wouldn't say unstoppable, but I have been running a first life Bladecaster on Reaper, and I've only died a couple of times, and that was mainly due to my own stupidity. I messed shit up.
This bubbling tar pit is strewn with rocks that can be jumped across, though falling in is not recommended.
This is why I'm going to shoot them one at a time. Hirelings do be dumb. Don't jump in the tar, my friends. And this character will be fun doing the optional about the consort as well, because you just stand on the ledge and shoot down into the thing and kill her and her harem. Thanks for the follow, Pawns Light. Areas with lots of traps are dangerous even for Blightcasters. Yeah, that's true. But the thing is, because this is not a favor-based event, you can really go ham on just picking the quest you want to run. Like, if I want to run Isle of Dread 20 times until I, you know, max cap out my levels and then move on to the next expansion, then yeah, sure. Who cares? And once you hit max level, then you can just run whatever you want within 6 levels. And I think that was a nice change. So I know a lot of people are going to be like running Grim and Barrett. Because for the Lantern event, is like, oh, well, you have to wait till the end of the quest anyway, so whatever.
An even larger tar pit blocks the way forward. The tar surges fiercely, causing rocks to surface, then submerge. Jumping across is possible, though dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
A large gateway blocks passage here, held shut by a sturdy lock. There should be a key somewhere nearby.
Okay. While I'm working on it, let me erase the code there so I know that it's used. Alright, moving on. Do 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 do. Thank you for the follow, Kid Through Care. Hold on, I'm trying to remember. I think actually oh my god, thanks for the follow, Stu. Nope, the discount code does not work for the new coffer. That is working as intended. Once upon a time, Standing Stone accidentally had a choose your own discount code still active when they did a new coffer,
with a key hanging from
and
its neck.
they lost a
It
shit
spots you
ton
as well.
of sales off it.
And charges.
Because what happened was everybody bought the coffer on discount, and so that was like 30% off for a whole ton of people who got it before they fixed it.
After
Yeah.
defeating the gatekeeper, you grab the key from around its neck. The locked gate will no longer be a problem.
Wait, did I read the one back there? I don't remember. I thought I had, but I might not have clicked it to activate it. So we're gonna go back and well, no, we're back to. There's actually a hidden thing back here. Only on a legendary. We're gonna let the hires rest. Come on, Muse, do the thing. Screech. Okay, we're about to switch to our horn lute. Once we get into the new area. I do like how clever this is, like right here.
The angry redcap snarls at you. He charges into battle without another word. The redcap's blows slow, and his breathing tightens. You have almost won.
And I said this was the horn lute.
The redcap halts at the sudden noise. His face pales as Death's teeth bares his fangs. Death's teeth breathes, and the redcap is engulfed in flames. Fortunately, the beast seems uninterested in you. It disappears with a mighty roar.
Okay, let's touch our moat. And then our moat got 189 stuff. You can't see it because it's under my overlay. But there we go. We didn't have to use the loot, which is very nice. We just needed it equipped. And now we're going back to our Winter Flight loot. And let's have actually everybody use the shrine that's here. No, I don't care. Shrine. Not you. Shrine, shrine. Everybody shrine. I'll even use the shrine. I don't really need to, but we will. It should also work for the summer loot of the same type. Yep. You use it once per loot. So if I happen to have the summer lutes, I could run it again. Or hit that summer lute and get the thing again. Theoretically. Because that would suck to have to rerun the whole quest just to get another loot. But I don't have all 10 loots on my person, though. I only have the winter ones. Alright. Everybody stay here. Let me find the way back out. There it is. Okay, I guess you're gonna follow me. And now we're gonna do the quest. Okay. Optional time. I love this because you can just like shoot her from up here. And if you kill her before she has a chance to spawn her harem, you don't even have to fight them.
Startled by your sudden appearance, the High Shaman's consort
Here they are.
scrambles to
Never
attack.
mind. And I actually do have just a random bastard sword that I could use to mow down the breakables all at once, but you know. Okay, no, I did get all the other journals. Alright. I'm running all my summer loots on a different character. I'm running them on Reaper. On that character who's at max level. And it's been fun. That way they can go more quickly and I don't have to risk my winter character in case I die on Reaper. Are there any new festival cookies? There's not new cookies, but as usual, they took a bunch of cookies and changed up what they do. Like 10 cookies, I think, or something like that. Lominol has a list of which ones had changed. You can find it posted a couple of different times, probably on the forums and also on in the official DDO Discord. All I know is the only one would have been upset that they had changed was if they had changed the Rizia jelly cake, because that one is the best one.
Is the Tar tribe's High Shaman. As the chant completes, monstrosities made of tar and flame rise and attack.
We'll hit you first, and then we'll hit them. Okay, there they are. It's like, where are they? They didn't spawn, did they?
With the High Shaman defeated, the Tar tribe won't be able to create more of these monstrosities.
He big dead.
For now.
Got the little optional XP. Hello? Ooh, that's gonna be hot for my Blightcaster. Oh, baby. That was not bad. AI was slain by Adventure. Good on Misadventure for slaying AI, because fuck AI. So the Rizia jelly cake turns you into a snowman. And if you're fighting as a snowman, it's amazing. And if you take the Unyielding Sentinel Epic Destiny, and you go all the way up to T5 and get Unyielding Sovereignty, no, Unyielding, whatever, that thing up there, the Epic Moment, Unyielding, whatever. Use the Epic Moment, and then you become a ginormous skeleton killing things. It's hilarious. It's so good. Alright. What's our next quest gonna be? I might as well do my run the rares route that I'm familiar with. That's how I tend to find things, is I know where things are located. So I just go where I expect them to be and then go from there. Besides, I might get some other cool loot. Hi guys. Dagger Maw is actually present this time. Hello, Kid Daggermouth. I'm sorry, my bad. If I see the purple dinosaur, the purple T-Rex, not gonna fight Stonejaw. I saw somebody dying to Stonejaw. Ain't gonna happen to me. No. Not gonna go get me. Oh! I think I might do... Got 15 minutes. I might do Trial of the Triceratops because it's out in the boondocks. Ooh, Snippy Boy is here. That way I don't have to go back out that way until I get ready to do the... Alright. Arrowbound Topaz. I could actually put that in. This character can use that right now. Except I don't have anything that's got a yellow slot on it. I just get everything with blue slots. Except, what was the item that I had? Oh, did I finally get rid of it? I did, actually. Alright. Well. Let's go. Alright, is Bronze Guy up? So I had mentioned that there was one thing in the,
I have seen civilizations scorched and reborn.
He's not up this time.
Who bow to the Whispered One remain far longer. Those who defy him quickly realize their mistake.
I love this voice
culprit
actress.
chosen
Her name is
wisely,
Deborah Wilson.
as if they
She's
had a
actually
choice.
really a good professional voice actress.
These volcanoes are small but active. Over the course of eons and after many eruptions, they will eventually grow into mighty peaks.
But they won't yet. So one of the only reasons why I'd watch the game awards is because of the orchestra. And there's one particular member of the orchestra that everybody knows. They may not know his real name. I happen to know his real name.
I made certain that no one suspected me before moving forward. When the time was right, I unleashed my flames. That was the first time the village came to know of my power. I became the...
A flock of griffins have made the shipwreck into their eyrie. They are not pleased to see you.
My understanding is there's supposed to be a rare chest that sometimes appears here. I've never seen it. I mean, I looked all over, on top, under the ship, everywhere. I've never seen a rare chest that it was on the fan-made map of this area, so I'm not gonna fuss about it. I'm busy. How are my bags looking? Oh, we still got a whole pile of bag slots left, so we're fine.
When we first met, my prince, you were a means to an end. It isn't my fault that you couldn't fill that need.
Oh.
But seeing you roaming the island, bound to your killer's bones, staring at me with those empty eyes, I feel... Never mind.
Main reason I'd watch the Game Awards is, again, not a fan of Jack Keighley and his schmarmy behavior. And the fact that the Game Awards aren't really...
Names are secrets. Thus I have so far avoided speaking his true name. Names, identities, bodies, each carries secrets of their own. Every addition to the Whispered One's collection
Did I miss the
piques
Pixie
my
Village?
curiosity.
I did.
What could they possibly know that a god would deem valuable?
Again, the orchestra is the main reason why I'd watch, and because there's one person who's been in the orchestra the past couple of years.
You're surprised to see a pixie encampment here in the Isle of Dread's primordial forest. You can't help but wonder how these Fae made their way here.
Magic. Duh. But one member of the orchestra the past couple of years is a gentleman who is, his real name is Pedro Eustache. But he is more commonly known as Flute Guy. He is very energetic when he's playing his flutes. And he is a marvel. Again, nothing here that really screams, oh my god, use this. And you do want to be careful about what you're selling, when you're selling it, etc. Actually, I'm gonna hang on to the... I'm doing a war... I'm considering a Warhammer build soon, so I'm saving Warhammers for later. Alright, sell all that crap. Alright, go do the trial of the Triceratops. TGA is pretty silly. You don't have E3 anymore. E3 was much more fun, or much more... I understand why it changed, or at least I think I understand why it changed. But it's still one of those situations where it's like, yeah, I wish they didn't have to change. But when E3 was just an industry event, like GDC used to be just an industry event. Where developers could talk amongst themselves and with publishers and with whatever. Once they opened it up to the public, then it became less awesome.
Your guide explains that several small hunting parties have gone missing. They were last seen near this cave system. Before you can learn more, a scream echoes nearby.
Ah! Though I am waiting on hearing back to see whether or not I got approval yet again to attend PAX East as a content creator. I have been there as gaming press before when I wrote for MMORPG.com.
The sound of excited chanting fills your ears as you approach the bars. On the floor below, a captive is being crushed by a Triceratops in what appears to be an arena. You hear the sounds of a door opening to the east as the lever is pulled.
Using the passive voice as the lever is pulled. But one of the other things about the Game Awards is the fact that I turned it on for a couple of minutes. I was watching my friend Delera stream. I turned it on while I was eating supper. Just sat down to eat supper, mouthful of chili, and the very first ad that I saw was like gross. It was the new Larian game, Divinity, which...
A quick survey of the fallen guards yields a key to the locked cell door.
For the people who like that kind of game, more power to them, whatever. However, for folks like me that I am not a big fan of horror and gross stuff, it was basically, I almost threw up my supper. Thank you. It was not pleasant. Okay, so we're now at 383. I'm gonna keep playing after the stream, of course. But once I'm done with this quest, I'm going to call it a night so I can turn this bright light off and continue playing without an increasing headache.
The captive explains that their hunting party was captured by a group of marauders, led by the cruel druid. Several of the prisoners were led off recently and have not returned.
Oh no. I will not be streaming in the evening tomorrow night because I will be streaming on Lotro stream from 3 to 6. So typically I take the evening off. Because not only do I stream on Lotro stream, I moderate or keep an eye on Cordobin's chat for his show, Court of the Rings. And then my professor will be streaming right after him. And once in a while chat doesn't get too spicy for that. Because he's the Tolkien professor, you know. But it's a long, like 6 hours of paying attention to streams. I kind of, after supper, tend to want to have a rest, you know. Did I say Court of the Rings? Yep, that's what he calls his Lotro stream. Because Court is a dork.
As the rock slides open, you can hear the sounds of claws scraping on the floor.
Is that Professor Corey Olson? Yep. Also known as my second employer. I have a day job and then I also work for Corey.
Several guards protect a small treasure hoard to the east.
For the Horde!
The ill-gotten gains are now
You might bug
yours
me
to
about look at
recover.
question? Sure, go ahead. As long as I'm not streaming on DDO stream, you can always ask me Lotro questions. And the same as was, that's just a courtesy thing. Is like, you know, you don't want to be talking. People should not have to go to DDO stream to find out about Lotro. They should not have to go to Lotro stream to find out about DDO. That's a cord rule / guideline, and I'm down with that. You know, it's occasionally mentioning that the other game has a cool discount that you might want to try out. Or, hey, there's a free code here. Yeah, you can bring that up occasionally, but you don't want to, you know. surprised I still haven't gotten a storm moth to come visit. Kitty cat. Here's storm lost. Come on. Come on. She's set up on her feet. Come on. This would be like terrible if this would be the first stream that I don't have my cat on it. What, Storm Lost? I'm very sad about this. Let's see. I think I can tempt her away. I have a string here. Let's see if I can pull it without making a mess. Aha. I've gotten the kitty. Here. Come here. We officially have a storm lost! She's like, why? Why'd you do that? Why did you do that? Okay, there you go. Now she's mad at me because I betrayed her trust. I betrayed her. Oh, now she wants to play. She woke up and now she wants to play. Wrong side. How many do I have? Yeah, we should be fine. Let's get back out of here. Teenager. Yep. Hi, Kevin. See? Show storm loss and Kevin shows up. I see how it is. I see how it is. I know who you care about. I know who's important here. How you doing? You have been here well. Well, it doesn't announce when somebody shows up. Only when they talk. And that's because this is a lurker-friendly channel. There are some channels that are like, you can't, you know, you need to say something, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, people are allowed to lurk. Let people lurk. Like, Twitch is trying to force lurkers to talk, and I'm like, there's a lot of people who, like, have social anxiety. They're watching, it's like watching TV. You're not gonna want to necessarily talk to people on TV. You're just there for the entertainment. Hello, little kitten. Yeah, we have to go through here first.
One of the fallen guards has an ornate key. The captive points to the western corridor, explaining that several of their number were taken down it and never came back. Then the former captives make their way towards the exit and freedom. As the lever is pulled, a door opens to the west.
Sorry, I am no Aretha Franklin. The thing is, I acknowledge that I'm no Aretha Franklin. Wow, that shaman hit me for a ton. Yoink. That is the wrong thing. Let's get Dross Heart some hit point or some spell points back before we fight the baddies. And then call it a night. So I'll be back on Saturday. So Lute stream tomorrow at 3 in the afternoon Eastern. And then Saturday night I'll be here. Because Saturday night's alright for fighting. We're probably going to be playing some more of this.
A grate can be heard closing as you enter the chamber. A druid stands nearby.
Or I might be playing Wildly Mix.
When he
The
spots
Wildly
you, he
Mix
calls,
makes me mad a little bit.
More victims for our amusement. Guards, make quick work of them.
The druid watches his last guard fall. He mutters,
That didn't go as I expected.
Neither will the next thing either,
I
buddy.
have one more surprise
Ah,
in
Featherfall for the
store.
win.
the ground beneath your feet gives way. The floor in this chamber is
This
filled
voice
with
actor
a
has way
strange
too much
slick
fun.
Substance. You slide towards the cavern opening further down the corridor. The slick passage gives way to a stone chamber. Marauders line the walls, cheering as you fall into the arena pit. Below, the Triceratops stamps its feet, awaiting your arrival.
And then we kick his ass.
The Triceratops falls to the floor, barely breathing.
Then we start shooting the druid.
Cursing your
Whose word
impudence,
chieftain
the
is
Marauder druid
misspelled.
enters the arena.
Little itty bitty dread Protocero.
The druid pitches to the floor, dead. The Triceratops seems to grow visibly calmer with the druid's passing. Now, to escape this cruel arena.
Hey, Crimson Foot, you want to help us out?
Freed from the druid's influence, the Triceratops seems to be much more docile. The creature stands, eyes the wooden gate, and charges. The Triceratops
go.
charges the large wooden gate, opening a way for you to escape the arena.
Yay. Let's get some loot. Hello, little Stormlost. She's making biscuits. Hi, Stormlost. She is fierce. She's fierce. She's making biscuits very fiercely. Hi. You're cute. Okay, feigned gloves of potency. Potency could be good for a caster, but eh. Alright, let's finish out. And then we're gonna hop back to town. And I'm gonna call it a night. And I'm gonna go get the rest of the chili that I made because I didn't finish the amount that I had made. So let's recall out. Turn in our quests. And go from there. Iridescent shell, Mr. General Bender, or Ms. General Bender, as the case may be. Okay, I actually did want to keep the Dwarven Axe, because again, I'm doing a Dwarven Axe build. Is basically how the Dwarf Fighter Vanguard that Strimtom had in like Season 9 of Hardcore League. So that's the one I was thinking of running, so... Anywho... Let's go to the bank. The bank. And turn in the crap that we're not going to be using. So, we got a topaz, we got that. I got a piece of music. We haven't listened to a Ring of Fire yet. At least not on this character. I've listened to it before. Man, look at all these augments. Hey, there's moons too. Oh yeah, I made chili in the crock pot on Tuesday night. Oh my god, it's so good. The really weird thing about a couple of these pieces that you can do with is the simple fact that your character is playing a fiddle slash violin, and you're playing a piece of music that doesn't even have fiddle or violin in it. It's so weird. This is mainly brass percussion. It could have generated an illusory band instead, so we're be damned. Okay, that was it. I do like how it muted the actual game music when it was doing its thing, so that was really nice. I need to go up to the guild airship because I noticed my guild buffs need to be updated. I also need to get some more hirelings, level 10 hirelings. And I forgot to turn my quest in like a dumbass, so we're gonna do that real quick. After I get my hirelings. Come on. Come on. Oh wait, hold. Remember? We have like a ton of Faden in our stuff. I'm gonna throw that in there. That's my spare folder. This is my big folder. Faden. Oh, Faden! Alright, 1, 2. We're good. Throw that in there. Throw that in there. And move these over here. Alright, back to Tenorua. Back to the Isle of Dread. That's where we need to be. Let's turn your question. No. Oh, crap. I could have taken Guild Renown. Shit. That was my bad. Because look how close I am to hitting Guild Renown. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go run into the mist and get my weapon out of Barovia. Get my level 10 weapon. But I'm going to do that off stream. And people are like, but the wisps. Don't mess with the wisps. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Alright. I'm out of here. Y'all be good. And if you can't be good at it. I will see you all maybe tomorrow on Lute stream. Or maybe right here. Here. On twitch.tv/Druidsfire. That's me. And for those who are watching this later on YouTube, you can also watch my old videos, by the way, on youtube.com/Druidsfire. Alright. Bye now.